Hello, welcome back to my channel. Well, got another story for you. News.com.au has got an amazing headline. Anyway, this is about Bruz. So let's have a look at what it says. Rubbish. It's all rubbish. Why the Deputy Premier John Barilaro filed up over YouTube comedian. New South Wales Deputy Premier John Barilaro has fired up over the claims of a YouTube comedian whose producer had frequently targeted him. Define frequent. New South Wales Deputy Premier John Barilaro has angrily denied as rubbish claims he had ordered the New South Wales Police Fixated Persons Unit to investigate the producer for a YouTube comedian who has frequently targeted him. Twice! We know that's twice! What's frequent? Christo Lenker, a producer for the FriendlyJorides YouTube channel, was arrested at his Dulwich Hill home in June and charged with 2 counts of stalking and intimidating. Mr. Lenker has pleaded not guilty to the allegations. He had stalked and intimidated Mr. Barilaro during 2 incidences at Macquarie University, April 19, and the following for rugby league great Bob Fulton in Sydney's CBD on June 4th. Okay, so they've listed 2 allegations. They've listed the 2. But yet, they're talking about, in the up here, who frequently targeted him. Twice! He was arrested by members of the New South Wales Police Fixated Persons Unit. The involvement of the Fixated Persons Unit has been criticised as inappropriate, and Mr. Barilaro has denied he had directed the police on how to investigate the matter. Mr. Barilaro bristled when asked about the suggestion on Skynews on Friday, describing it as rubbish. They want to pitch in a particular way to get community support from their social community, Mr. Barilaro said. I'll leave it up to police. They'll deal with all of this in due course. Both incidences were filmed for the FriendlyJorides YouTube channel, which is run by comedian and former model Jordan Shanks. Now, there's no thing about pitching it in a particular way. We've all seen the footage. Hello? There's no particular way about it. It was inappropriate. In a separate matter, Mr. Barilaro is suing Mr. Shanks for defamation, claiming the comedian's videos portrayed him as a con man who committed perjury. Mr. Shanks this week announced he had crowdfunded $1 million for his legal defence of Mr. Lenker. Mr. Barilaro reiterated that he would proceed with the lawsuit against Mr. Shanks and took offence to several questions posed by a journalist. For you to even be asking that question is an indictment on your level of journalism, Mr. Barilaro said. You're just going off remarks by an individual who is, as you know, an abusive individual. All he does is pull these people online, and that's what you're supporting. So good luck to you. And Mr. Barilaro. Mr. Barilaro, are you there? Mr. Barilaro. I think it's time for you to come back down to earth. We've seen the footage of the arrest. Seriously, we've seen the footage of the arrest. We've seen what the charge is. And I've not seen anything to ascertain that the individual that you talk about is abusive. I think your lawyer needs to have a chat to you about what's appropriate and what's not. But all of this is just, in my opinion. So tell me what you think in the comments below. I'd be really interested to see what you think. Yes, I over-dramatized the reading of that. But, I gave it what it deserved, in my opinion. I think Mr. Barilaro should really be spending more time dealing with the coronavirus crisis in New South Wales than even be dealing with the defamation lawsuit. Again, just my opinion. So to keep up to date, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you're subscribing. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell. Ring, ring my bell. Ooh, ooh. If you can do that. I will be your best friend forever if you ring that, if you subscribe to me. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I know, I've gone crazy. I'm only in day 2 of lockdown. What am I going to be like at day 5? Actually, I'll give you a hint. This time next week, I'll still be in lockdown. Just saying. But anyway, keep well and bye for now.